So, it's match day, and today yields a game against Cardiff. The one that is actually going to be quite emotional, for the obvious reasons of what's happened to Emiliano Sala and the pilot Dave Ibbotson. So, yeah, man, it's gonna be a weird atmosphere, is what I'd say. I don't think it's going to be too much in the way of happy clappy, loud cheering and chanting. I think the Cardiff fans will be quite subdued due to the emotional situation, of course. Arsenal coming off the back of losing to Manchester United, I don't see them being too happy either. So I would love to be proved wrong. Don't get me wrong, I would absolutely love to be proved wrong. But yeah, man, I just see it being quite a subdued game, subdued atmosphere, subdued play. But yeah, it's going to be interesting, really. It can be very, very interesting. I look forward to seeing how this one pans out. I will be there. I've got my seat near the front, down near the front in the North Bank. So yeah, man, I'm going to get a front row seat or close enough to see what's going to take place, and I'm just hoping for a positive result today. We absolutely need to take the 3 points out of this game. We have Manchester City coming up on Sunday, a game which, like many other Arsenal fans, optimistic in one sense but realistic in another. We know we don't have what it takes to beat City. Proved that last season, proved that already this season at home. We lost already to them. So it would be really important for us to get the 3 points today to almost cushion the blow of what could potentially happen on Sunday afternoon. So yeah, it's a big game. It's a big game. Yeah, it'd be really disappointing if we don't take 3 points from this, especially given the ramifications of the season so far. The fact that we're only 3 points off fourth place Chelsea, but we are, I believe, level on points with Manchester United. I believe the only thing separating us at this moment in time is just the goal difference. So with that in mind, we absolutely need to pull out a performance that would see us kind of pull away from Manchester United in a sense of more than just the goal difference, but also the points as well. So it's just vitally important, man. Vitally important. We cannot afford to be in a situation where we're drawing or, God forbid, losing this game to Cardiff, especially at home. I completely understand that we struggled away from home at Cardiff. We only won there 3-2. We really did make a mountain out of a molehill in that game, and I really feel that there were situations in that game where we could have easily lost it, especially with the first goal that we conceded. The defending didn't really improve too much after that, hence why they scored their second. And with the situation that we have now currently with defenders dropping out left, right and centre, i.e. Koscielny with the jaw injury, Socrates, I can't remember if it's his ankle or his knee, I think it's one of those that he twisted quite badly, so he's now out to the end of February, early March. And yeah, Koscielny, we don't know. I don't think he's going to be, I think this game would be too soon for him. So do we play Mavropanos? Do we play Jenkinson? Do we risk it with Lichtsteiner, who hasn't really taken off this season? If you're asking me personally, I would do a back three. So I would put Monreal out on the left because he's fit and ready to play. We haven't heard anything otherwise. I would then play Skodran Mustafi out on the right hand side. I know that he is a risk. I know that he can be a liability, but in the interesting sense, it would make more sense to play him than it would to play Stefan Lichtsteiner. He just hasn't got going this season. He's had many opportunities, whether that should come in the Premier League, FA Cup, League Cup, you name it. The man has had opportunities, and he just really, in my opinion, hasn't taken the mantle and said, yes, right, I'm going to do this, and just gone for it. So with that in mind, I wouldn't play Lichtsteiner in this game. well, in the sense that I wouldn't start him. I would have him on the bench as a backup in case, goodness me, we get more injuries. But yeah, I just wouldn't start him, man. And then I would put Mavropanos actually in the middle of the three. So I'll run through that again. So it'd be Monreal out on the left, Mavropanos in the middle, and Mustafi out on the right. I don't feel that Mavropanos can be any worse than what we have had this season at the back. In the interim in which his compatriot Socrates is out injured, it'd be worth a try. It'd be worth a try. He's come in before and he's played well. Everybody remembers the debut that he had at Manchester United up at Old Trafford last season. Yes, okay, we lost the game, fair enough, but it wasn't his fault that we lost the game. He had an inspired performance, he played well. It was just one of those where on the day we just didn't have, as a collective unit, we just didn't have enough to overcome Manchester United, and they had Fellaini. What can you do about it? If they win, they win. If you've given it a go and you've played your heart out and you've done everything to the best of your ability and you still lose, well, at least you tried. You don't like losing, don't misfactor me on that, but the fact that they gave everything and they then eventually lost shows me that they were willing to absolutely leave their heart and soul out on the pitch. So, they tried. So, yeah, man, we go again tonight. As I say, we absolutely need the 3 points. We cannot afford to lose tonight or even to draw. It would just be disastrous. So, come on, Arsenal. Please get this W for every single gooner out there. We need it. And, yeah, just be ready for a physical battle, because that is the kind of side that we are facing tonight. Neil Warnock is a tough, rough and ready manager. He has his teams well drilled. Very good defensively as well. Can break on the counter-attack at a moment's notice, so you must be wary of that. But they're a physical side. Very physical side. So if you're not up for it, and they sense that, it's like blood in the water for a shark. You have to be on it, because if not, you just get slapped aside. I'm not even talking about scoreline. I'm just talking about on the ball play or even off the ball play. If you're not on it, Cardiff will eat you alive. You have to be on it. You have to be pumped. You have to be ready. Your head has to be in the game, and you have to have hit the gym. Because if you don't, they'll just bully you off the ball. And once they know they can bully you off the ball, it's finished for you. It's finished. They won't score 6s and 7s, but they can definitely bully you and shut you out very easily. So you've got to be on it. So we will see tonight. Are Arsenal on it? I personally hope so. So do not let me and all these other gooners around the world and in the stadium tonight down, Arsenal. It is important you win.